My beloved child, before you continue with your day, I ask you for just a few moments of your attention. This is not an accident. You did not arrive here by chance. Every step you have taken, every delay you have experienced, and every unanswered question in your heart has led you to this very moment. I have been watching over you even when you believed you were walking alone. I know the silent battles you have never shared with anyone. I know the nights when sleep refused to come because your mind was filled with worry. I know the tears you wiped away before anyone could see them. I have counted every one of them. You have asked me many times, Lord, where are you? Why does it feel like everyone else is moving forward while I remain in the same place? My child, I heard every question. I never turned away from your voice. Sometimes my answer is not immediate because I am preparing something greater than you can imagine. A seed does not become a mighty tree overnight. It grows in silence beneath the soil before anyone can see it. In the same way, I have been growing your faith in places that no human eye could ever witness. Do not believe that your waiting has been wasted. Every delay has been shaping your character. Every challenge has been strengthening your spirit. Every disappointment has been preparing you for a blessing that requires a stronger heart. If I had given you everything you wanted too early, you would not have been ready to carry it. I love you too much to give you something before the right season. Today marks the beginning of a new chapter. Not because everything around you has suddenly changed, but because I am changing something within you first. Real transformation always begins inside the heart before it becomes visible in the world. The peace you have been searching for does not come from circumstances. It comes from knowing that I am with you in every circumstance. There are doors you tried to force open that remained closed. You thought those closed doors were punishments, but they were actually protection. I could see dangers you could not see. I could see heartbreaks that would have destroyed your joy. I closed those paths because I was leading you towards something better. Trust me when I say that my plans for your life have never been cancelled. Right now, I ask you to release every burden you have been carrying alone. Lay down your fear. Lay down your anxiety. Lay down the heavy weight of trying to control everything. You were never created to carry those burdens by yourself. Place them into my hands. When you surrender your worries, you make room for my peace to fill your heart. The days ahead may still contain challenges, but you will not face them alone. I will walk beside you. When you feel weak, my strength will sustain you. When you feel confused, my wisdom will guide you. When you feel discouraged, my promises will remind you that hope is never lost. Remember the storms you have already survived. There were moments when you believed it was impossible to continue, yet here you are today. That was not your strength alone. My hand was holding you even when you could not feel it. Every breath you take is evidence that my purpose for your life is still alive. Stop comparing your journey with others. I have written a unique story for you. What I am building in your life cannot be measured by someone else's success. Their timing is not your timing. Your blessing is not their blessing. Keep your eyes on me, and I will guide every step you take. My beloved child, before you continue with your day, I ask you for just a few moments of your attention. This is not an accident. You did not arrive here by chance. Every step you have taken, every delay you have experienced, and every unanswered question in your heart has led you to this very moment. I have been watching over you even when you believed you were walking alone. I know the silent battles you have never shared with anyone. I know the nights when sleep refused to come because your mind was filled with worry. I know the tear. Today marks the beginning of a new chapter. Not because everything around you has suddenly changed, but because I am changing something within you first. Real transformation always begins inside the heart before it becomes visible in the world. The peace you have been searching for does not come from circumstances. It comes from knowing that I am with you in every circumstance. There are doors you tried to force open that remained closed. You thought those closed doors were punishments, but they were actually protection. I could see dangers you could not see. I could see heartbreaks that would have destroyed your joy. I closed those paths because I was leading you towards something better. Trust me when I say that my plans for your life have never been cancelled. Right now, I ask you to release every burden you have been carrying alone. Lay down your fear. Lay down your anxiety. lay down the heavy weight of trying to control everything. You were never created to carry those burdens by yourself. Place them into my hands. When you surrender your worries, you make room for my peace to fill your heart. The days ahead may still contain challenges, but you will not face them alone. I will walk beside you. When you feel weak, my strength will sustain you. When you feel confused, my wisdom will guide you. When you feel discouraged, my promises will remind you that hope is never lost. Remember the storms you have already survived, my beloved child. If you have stayed with me this far, it is because your heart is searching for something deeper than temporary success. You are searching for lasting peace, genuine purpose, and unshakable hope. I placed that desire within you long before you recognized it. It is the reason you have never been completely satisfied with the things this world offers. Your soul was created for something greater. For many years, you have carried questions that no one else could answer. You wondered why certain dreams faded, why some relationships ended, and why doors seemed to close just as you reached them. You even questioned whether your prayers had reached me. My child, every prayer has been heard. Not one word spoken in faith has ever been ignored. Even when heaven seemed silent, I was working in ways your eyes could not yet understand. There are seasons when I ask you to trust me without visible evidence. Faith grows strongest when it learns to walk without constant proof. If you only believed after seeing every answer, your faith would never mature. But because you continued moving forward despite uncertainty, you have become stronger than you realize. Now I want you to look at your life from a different perspective. Instead of counting everything that went wrong, begin remembering every moment I carried you through. Think about the situations that should have defeated you but did not. Remember the days when you had just enough strength to take one more step. Those moments were not accidents. My hand was guiding you even when you could not feel my presence. Do not underestimate the power of small beginnings. Great journeys often start with one simple decision to trust again. A single step of obedience can open doors that years of fear could never unlock. Continue taking faithful steps, even if they seem small. I see every act of kindness, every quiet prayer, and every choice to remain hopeful. The enemy wants you to believe that your past defines your future. I tell you the opposite. Your future is shaped by the purpose I have placed inside you, not by the mistakes behind you. I have already offered forgiveness. I have already prepared restoration. Stop carrying guilt that I have already removed. There are people waiting to experience hope through your story. One day, someone will hear what I brought you through, and they will find the courage to keep believing. Your testimony will become a light for those walking through darkness. Never think your pain has been meaningless. I can transform every wound into wisdom and every trial into strength. As you continue this journey, guard your heart carefully. Do not allow bitterness to replace compassion. Forgive those who hurt you, not because they deserved it, but because freedom belongs to you. Forgiveness breaks chains that anger can never destroy. When you release the past, you create space for the future I have prepared. Keep speaking words filled with hope. Speak life over your family. Speak peace over your home. Speak faith over your future. The atmosphere around you begins to change when your heart chooses trust instead of fear. Even during difficult days, remember that my promises remain the same. Very soon, you will begin noticing opportunities that once seemed invisible. You will meet people who encourage your purpose instead of limiting your dreams. You will discover abilities within yourself that have been waiting for the right season to appear. None of these blessings are random. They are part of the path I designed long before you were born. Do not fear the unknown road ahead. I have already walked it before you. Every mountain has a purpose, every valley has a lesson, and every step brings you closer to the person I created you to become. Even when you cannot see the destination, trust the one who knows every turn in the journey. My beloved child, today is another opportunity to choose faith. Let go of the weight you were never meant to carry. Release every fear into my hands. Lift your eyes with confidence, because I am leading you toward a future filled with hope, wisdom, and lasting peace. Stay close to me, continue believing, and remember this truth above all others. The greatest chapter of your life is still unfolding, and I will walk beside you every step of the way. By now you have begun to understand that my plans are always greater than your fears. Every step you have taken in faith has brought you closer to the life I designed for you long before you were born. Even when the road seemed uncertain, I never lost sight of your destination. I have been guiding you with unseen hands, protecting you from dangers you never recognized and opening opportunities that only my wisdom could prepare. There will come a day when you look back and realize that the delays you once feared were actually divine appointments. Every unanswered prayer, every closed door, and every unexpected detour served a purpose. They were not signs that I had forgotten you. They were signs that I was arranging circumstances in ways that only I could accomplish. My timing has always been perfect, even when it seemed slow to you. As you move forward, do not allow fear to control your decisions. Fear always focuses on what might go wrong, but faith focuses on the one who holds tomorrow. When uncertainty surrounds you, remember that I remain the same yesterday, today, and forever. My promises do not change because your circumstances change. My love for you is constant, and my power is greater than every obstacle standing before you. I am calling you to live with courage. Courage does not mean you never feel afraid. It means you choose to trust me even when fear whispers in your heart. Every act of faith weakens the grip of doubt. Every step of obedience builds confidence in my guidance. Continue walking, even when the path is not completely visible, because I will provide light for each step at the right moment. Do not underestimate the influence of your life. Your kindness, your patience, and your faithfulness are touching people in ways you cannot yet imagine. Someone is watching how you respond to difficulties. Someone is learning about hope by observing your perseverance. Continue reflecting my love through your words and actions, because your life is becoming a testimony that encourages others to believe again. There will be moments when new opportunities appear unexpectedly. Some will seem too great for your abilities. Do not say, "I am not enough." Remember that I have never called you to accomplish my purpose by your own strength. I will provide the wisdom, the courage, and the resources you need at the proper time. Your responsibility is simply to trust me and remain faithful. Guard your heart against discouragement. The enemy will try to remind you of old failures, but I remind you of new beginnings. He will point toward your weaknesses, but I will reveal my strength working through them. He will speak fear, but I will fill your heart with peace. Listen carefully to my voice, because my words always lead toward life and hope. The future I have prepared for you is filled with opportunities to grow, serve, and inspire others. Continue seeking me every day. Spend time in quiet prayer. Read my word with an open heart. Let my truths shape your thoughts more than the opinions of the world. When my voice becomes familiar, confusion loses its power. Very soon you will notice changes that once seemed impossible. Relationships will become healthier. Wisdom will replace confusion. Peace will overcome anxiety. Doors that remained closed for years will begin opening at the right time. These blessings will not happen because of luck. They will happen because my hand has been working behind the scenes all along. Never forget this truth, my beloved child. Your greatest victory is not simply receiving blessings. Your greatest victory is knowing that you never walk alone. I am with you in every sunrise and every sunset. I stand beside you during moments of celebration, and I remain close during seasons of hardship. Nothing can separate you from my love. So lift your head with confidence. Walk forward with hope. Speak words filled with faith. Continue choosing love over fear, forgiveness over bitterness, and trust over doubt. The journey is not ending here. This is only the beginning of a new season filled with purpose, peace, and lasting joy. Keep your eyes on me, and I will continue leading you toward the future I have lovingly prepared. My promises remain true, my presence remains constant, and my love for you will never fail. Walk boldly into this new chapter, because I am already waiting there, ready to guide every step you take. You have come this far because your heart refused to give up. There were moments when you wanted to stop believing. There were days when your strength felt completely gone. Yet, through every trial, I remained beside you. Even when you could not feel my presence, my hand was holding yours. I never left you, and I never will. Now I want you to understand something that can change the way you see your entire life. Your future is not controlled by your past mistakes. It is not determined by the opinions of other people. It is not limited by your current circumstances. Your future is secure because it rests in my hands. I am the author of your story, and I have already written chapters filled with hope, restoration, and purpose. Do not let yesterday's failures become today's excuses. Every sunrise is a reminder that my mercy is new again. Every breath you take is another opportunity to trust me. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to remain faithful. A faithful heart will always find my guidance, even when the road seems uncertain. There will be times when life still feels difficult. Storms may come without warning. Unexpected challenges may test your faith. But remember what you have learned. A storm cannot remove my promises. Darkness cannot overcome my light. Fear cannot defeat the peace I place within your heart. Keep your eyes on me, and you will discover strength you never knew you possessed. I have placed unique gifts inside you. They were never meant to remain hidden. The world needs the kindness you carry, the wisdom you have gained through hardship, and the compassion that has grown from your own healing. Do not compare your journey with anyone else's. I created you with a purpose that belongs to you alone. As new opportunities appear, walk through them with humility and gratitude. Celebrate every blessing, no matter how small it seems. A thankful heart recognizes miracles that others overlook. Gratitude opens your eyes to my daily goodness and reminds you that I have been faithful all along. Protect your heart from bitterness, pride, and fear. Fill your mind with truth, hope, and love. Speak words that bring encouragement instead of discouragement. Let your actions reflect the peace I have placed within you. People may forget your words, but they will remember the kindness they experienced through your life. There will be moments when others come to you searching for hope. They will notice the peace that remains in your heart during difficult seasons. They will ask how you continue moving forward despite every challenge. When that moment comes, share your story with honesty. Tell them that you did not reach this place by your own strength. Tell them that my grace carried you when your strength was gone. Your testimony will become a light for someone who is walking through darkness. Never believe the lie that your best days are behind you. I am always creating new beginnings. The dreams I have placed in your heart are still alive. The purpose I designed for your life has not been cancelled. Keep praying, keep trusting, and keep walking in faith. I am opening doors that no one can close, and I am leading you toward blessings that cannot be taken away. Whenever doubt tries to return, remember everything I have already brought you through. Look back, not to live in the past, but to remember my faithfulness. If I carried you through those seasons, I will certainly carry you through the ones ahead. My power has never changed, and my love for you has never weakened. Today, choose peace instead of worry. Choose faith instead of fear. Choose forgiveness instead of resentment. Every choice to trust me brings you closer to the future I have prepared. Do not rush ahead, and do not fall behind. Simply walk with me one day at a time, and I will guide every step. My beloved child, this is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of a beautiful new chapter. Walk forward with confidence because I am before you, beside you, and behind you. My protection surrounds you. My wisdom directs you. My love strengthens you. No matter where life leads you, remember this promise: you are never forgotten, never abandoned, and never alone. I will remain with you through every mountain, every valley, every victory, and every challenge. Trust me with your future, place your hope in my promises, and let your heart rest in my peace. Go forward with courage. Live with purpose. Love with compassion. Shine with hope. And remember, the greatest chapter of your life does not begin someday. It begins today, as you continue walking with me in faith, confidence, and unwavering hope. My beloved child, if you are listening to these words today, I want you to know that you have not reached this moment by accident. Every step you have taken has been seen by me. Every sacrifice you made in silence, every tear you cried when no one was watching, and every prayer you whispered in the middle of the night has reached my heart. I have never ignored your voice. I have been working even when you thought nothing was happening. There are seasons when progress is invisible. Just as a farmer plants seeds and patiently waits for the harvest, I have been growing blessings beneath the surface of your life. You may not see them yet, but they are alive. Do not lose hope simply because you cannot see immediate results. My greatest works often begin where human eyes cannot reach. The enemy wants you to believe that your waiting has been pointless. He wants you to grow tired and stop believing just before your breakthrough arrives. Do not listen to those lies. Stay faithful. Continue praying. Continue doing what is right, even when it feels unnoticed. Faithfulness in small things always prepares you for greater responsibilities. Remember how many times I protected you without your knowledge. There were accidents that never happened because my angels were watching over you. There were wrong decisions you almost made, but I gently redirected your steps. There were people who intended harm, yet I placed a shield around your life. You may never know how many dangers I have already rescued you from, but my protection has surrounded you every day. Now I am inviting you into a deeper level of trust. Do not trust me only when life is comfortable. Trust me during uncertainty. Trust me when the answers are delayed. Trust me when the future seems unclear. Real faith grows strongest during difficult seasons because it learns to depend completely on me instead of human understanding. My child, stop speaking defeat over your future. Your words matter. Speak hope instead of fear. Speak peace instead of anxiety. Speak gratitude instead of complaint. When your heart agrees with my promises, your mind becomes stronger than your circumstances. Let hope become your daily language. I also want you to remember that forgiveness is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. Holding on to anger only keeps old pain alive. Release those who have hurt you into my hands. I am the perfect judge, and I know every hidden truth. You do not need to carry the burden of revenge. Walk forward in freedom, and let my peace replace every wound. Very soon, I will place new opportunities before you. Some will require courage. Others will require patience. Do not be afraid to take the next step when I open the door. I will never lead you somewhere without also giving you the strength to succeed. My grace will always be enough for every assignment I place before you. As your blessings increase, remain humble. Never forget where I found you. Continue helping those who are struggling. Encourage those who have lost hope. Be generous with your kindness, your compassion, and your time. The more you become a blessing to others, the more your own heart will overflow with joy. There will always be voices trying to distract you from my purpose. Some people will tell you that your dreams are too big. Others will say your faith is unnecessary. Do not allow those voices to become louder than mine. Stay close to me through prayer, through my word, and through quiet moments of reflection. My guidance will never lead you in the wrong direction. One day, you will look back on this season and smile. You will realize that the very moments you wanted to give up became the foundation of your greatest testimony. You will see how every delay had a purpose, every challenge built your character, and every prayer was answered in the perfect way at the perfect time. So lift your head, my beloved child. Walk into each new day with confidence. Do not fear tomorrow because I am already there. Do not fear the unknown because I know every detail of your future. My plans for you are filled with hope, peace, and purpose. Keep believing. Keep loving. Keep serving. Keep trusting. Your harvest is closer than you think, and I am leading you toward a future that will reveal my faithfulness in ways greater than you have ever imagined. Stay with me, and together we will write the most beautiful chapters of your life. My beloved child, as you reach the end of this message, I want you to pause for a moment and remember how far you have come. Think about every challenge you survived, every burden you carried, and every prayer you whispered when no one else knew what you were going through. You may have felt alone, but you were never abandoned. I was with you in every tear, every battle, and every silent moment. My love never left you, and it never will. Today, I am not calling you to live in fear. I am calling you to walk in confidence. The future before you is not controlled by uncertainty. It is guided by my faithful hand. I know every step you will take before you take it. I know every mountain you will climb and every valley you will cross. Nothing surprises me, and nothing is beyond my power. Do not return to the habits that once kept you trapped. Leave behind the fear that stole your peace. Leave behind the doubt that weakened your faith. Leave behind the bitterness that weighed down your heart. Those things belong to your past, not your future. I have opened a new path before you, and I want you to walk it with courage. Remember that true success is not measured by wealth, popularity, or human approval. True success is living the life I created you to live. When your heart is filled with love, peace, humility, and faith, you are already walking in victory. The greatest treasure you can possess is a close relationship with me, because everything else fades, but my presence remains forever. There will be moments when the world tries to distract you again. It will offer temporary pleasures and empty promises. Do not lose sight of what truly matters. Keep your eyes fixed on truth. Continue seeking wisdom. Continue showing kindness even when others choose anger. Continue forgiving even when it feels difficult. These are the choices that reveal my character through your life. I have placed gifts inside you that were never meant to remain hidden. Use them to encourage others. Speak words that bring hope to the discouraged. Help those who are struggling. Lift up those who have fallen. Shine your light wherever you go, because someone is waiting to see my love through your actions. When new opportunities come, receive them with gratitude. When challenges come, face them with faith. When blessings come, remain humble. And when answers seem delayed, continue trusting my timing. Never forget that I see the beginning and the end of your journey at the same time. What seems confusing to you is already clear to me. My child, I want your heart to be filled with peace. Stop worrying about tomorrow. Tomorrow is already in my hands. Focus on living faithfully today. Every act of love, every prayer, every step of obedience, and every decision to trust me is building a future filled with purpose and hope. As you leave this message, carry these truths with you every day. You are deeply loved. You are never forgotten. You are stronger than you realize because my strength lives within you. No mistake is greater than my mercy. No storm is greater than my power. No darkness is greater than my light. Whenever you feel weak, remember my promises. Whenever fear tries to return, remember my faithfulness. Whenever you feel alone, remember that I am closer than your next breath. Call on me, and I will hear you. Seek me, and you will find me. Trust me, and I will guide your path. One day, you will look back on this season and understand why every delay, every trial, and every unanswered question had a purpose. You will see how I was shaping your character, strengthening your faith, and preparing you for blessings that required a mature and trusting heart. Nothing you experienced was wasted. I will use it all for good. Now go forward with confidence. Walk in peace. Walk in love. Walk in faith. Let your life become a testimony of my goodness. Let your words bring hope. Let your actions reflect compassion. Let your heart remain humble. And above all, never forget that I am always with you. This is not the end of my work in your life. It is only the beginning of an even greater journey. Every sunrise will remind you that my mercy is new. Every challenge will become another opportunity to trust me. Every blessing will remind you of my faithfulness. My beloved child, thank you for staying until the very end. May your heart remain strong, your faith remain unshaken, and your hope continue to grow. Go into the days ahead with courage, because I will lead you, protect you, strengthen you, and never leave your side. Walk in faith. Walk in peace. Walk in hope. And always remember, I am with you, today, tomorrow, and forever.